I am so excited about this video. Hello, welcome. If you're new here, hi, I'm Corinne. I'm 35, single, school teacher, and earlier this year I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer. I have been undergoing chemotherapy for the last 5 months now, a mix of paclitaxel and AC, and then I've also been doing some immunotherapy as well. And due to all of that, the hair has disappeared. It's not crazy short at the moment. So I had a little bit of an allergic reaction to the paclitaxel early on in my treatment. So I lost my hair really quickly on that and then went off that, had a bit of thinning and continued to lose a bit on the AC, but it's grown back and now I'm back on the Taxol and it's been very, very sensitive this morning and last night. And I think it's just starting to fall out again. I've got about 5 weeks left of chemo. So I'm expecting it to continue to fall out and grow back and fall out and grow back, but this is what we're working with. And one of the things that I have discovered throughout this chemo hair loss journey is wigs. I love them and I am super excited today because this is my first human hair wig. And this is a really, really big deal for me. When I first started losing my hair and I shaved my head, I just wasn't sure what I was going to feel comfortable with. I knew I wanted something, so I did start with these little guys, just some little turbans, just to quick and easy to keep it covered. And then I thought, I think I want to try the wig. So I went super cheap. I went like Temu, and I'm kind of glad I did that because I got to try out different styles. I got to see the different like construction of what wigs are like, and I got to learn about what a good wig is and what a cheap wig is. And now I finally worked myself up to something that is like super top quality. This wig was made specifically for me, custom, beautiful human hair wig. So I am super, super, super excited to show you this, to cut the lace, to do a little bit of styling. Let's get into this. Oh my goodness, here she is. Wow. So with some of the cheap wigs I bought, like I went very, very fun. Like I've had pink and I've had blonde and I've had all these different things. And when I knew I was getting something of this quality, I just wanted something that was me, something that when I put this on and wear this out in public, nobody's thinking, oh, that girl looks different, or like this is my hair. Look at the detail in the color, like the texture that gets made from like the streak of the really natural. This is just gorgeous. It's a full lace front. I don't know if you can see this very well, but if you're new to wigs, a lot of wigs in here, they only have the lace where your middle part sits. Whereas this one, if you can see, this lace goes all the way here, which means I'll be able to flip the part and make it look really, really natural. And oh my gosh, this hairline, this hairline, I don't know how to show you on camera just how like particular this hairline is. Also, I was able to get a large wig cap size. I don't know if it's a weird shaped head or like a really big head, but I was able to get it in the larger size because it's like customized to me. So the cut, the color, the size, the density, all of these things I was able to choose and select. And I will give you all of those details, don't worry. Yeah, let's pop this on my head because I just want to know what this fit is like. I will use the wig grip when I wear it for real, but let's just pop it on. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so much bigger than my other wigs. It's such a more comfortable fit around the back of my head. Okay, I have no idea what my hairline's doing. Let me bring you in a little. Line you up. Obviously I haven't cut the lace. So when you get these beautiful lace front wigs, you do cut your own. lace, which I'll do in a second and show you. But so just to line up my part, guys. Oh my gosh, I probably need to style it a little, but I just look like me. Like, this is me. Before any of the cancer, any of the chemo, before everything changed. This is me. This is what I look like. Look at that hairline. This is something about wigs. I didn't know I would love them so much because they just let me be me and go out in public and not have people wonder, why is that girl wearing a turban on her head? Or why is she bald? Or why is her hair bright pink? Which I didn't mind. I enjoyed the pink, but this just lets me be me. And holy moly, I have never felt a wig that just feels like my normal hair. And I got, I didn't get it too dense. So I think I got like a lower density, which is the amount of hair, mainly because like it's summer. It's going to be 32 degrees today here, I think. And so I wanted a wig that was just like really wearable when it was hot or I was at work running around doing all the things. And this just feels so good. All right, let's cut this lace. Okay, I won't lie. Cutting lace is such a nerve-wracking job. Thankfully, I've done it before on one of my synthetic wigs, so I'm feeling a little more confident. But you do want to have some really good quality scissors. These are my mum's fabric, like the good scissors, you know. I've seen people do it with like much smaller scissors and like hair scissors and stuff, but you just want something that you know is going to get like a nice crisp cut on the lace. And then so basically what you're doing is going in right in nice close to the hairline without obviously cutting any of the hairs, and just getting like I read online that it's best to get like a little bit of a wavy cut so it's not just like a straight line. Once you cut it, it's really hard to see anyway, but just like going with like a little bit of a wave apparently helps to disguise it a bit. I'm not planning to glue this wig down or anything like that. You get this little wig grip and you pop that around your head. I'll show you when I put the wig on for real. And that's how I grip my wig on. I'm not planning to like glue it down or do anything crazy. So I don't really need to, I believe I've never glued a wig down. I believe maybe you need more lace if you want to glue it. I don't know, but I don't do that. I just throw on and go. So nice sharp scissors, take your time, careful cutting. That's the drill. Let's go do our proper try on. Okay, I've come and sat myself in front of my bedroom mirror for the official wig try on. Some people like to put a wig cap. Originally, when I was using really cheap wigs, I was popping a wig cap on, but I just found it tight and I found it very hot and not as stable. So the wig grip is definitely my preferred. It's got like the skin tone and then it's got the lace. So if you move your part or anything in the wig, you just move this part of the grip around so that you have that clear part, more realistic looking part. And this is just super easy to wear. Line that lace up there somewhere. You don't need to be that particular. Wrap it around. Stick it down. It's just Velcros together. And then I just like to pop it right on where my hairline would be. And you can play around with how tight you put your wig grip on as to how it sits on your head. All right, so all I do to put my wig on is grip the back. So the back has this like tabby bit. So I grab that, pull that over my head, and I just kind of get the front to sit kind of around here. I'm not trying to get it perfect when I pop it on. I'm just trying to get it over. So 2 hands on that back flap, sit it on the front of my forehead and pull it over. And thanks to the big size of this wig, that is so easy to do. Okay, so now is where I get a little bit more particular about where I want the hairline to sit. So I literally just grab onto the hair and lift and shuffle it up until I find that spot where my hair would naturally grow. Can pull down on that tabby bit at the back to get it to the right spot. There's also little tabby bits above your ears that you can just kind of pull into place. And then you just kind of like wiggle it around until it feels like it's sitting in the right spot. Holy moly, guys. Look at this hairline. Like, you cannot even see that lace at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, guys, this is straight out of the box. Like, I've done nothing except for cut the lace and instantly, hello, beautiful hair. Hello, me. All right, what I do think I'm going to do though is I'm going to grab my hair straightener and kind of, I would love for this to sit like a little bit more on the side. Like I would normally part my hair just a little bit more. I'm a millennial, give me a side part. So I'm just gonna style it a bit, and being human hair, I can just style it like it's my own hair. Crazy, huh? I have that real steroid glow at the moment. If you know, you know. Chemo side effect fun. All right, so I've just jumped into my bathroom. I've got comb, I've got a little bit of heat protectant and my trusty GHD. And yeah, basically, I'm just gonna style this old girl like I would my normal hair. Chuck a little bit of heat protectant. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I really just want to make the part a little bit more me. So if you didn't have like the heat protectant, you can also just use like water, give it a little spray just to make it a little bit easy to work with. Okay, so already just from giving it a little bit of a brush, she's sitting a little bit more like my natural hair at the back, parts a little more to the side. Okay, put a little heat in there to make it stick. Running my hands through this hair is everything. It's everything. I've missed this sensation. Now, I'm not a big like hair girl. I honestly, when I have my own hair, I'm like a throw in a ponytail and get out the door kind of person. But I think that's what I really like about wigs, is that once you kind of get it sitting in a style that you're happy with, you just chuck it on your head and you're out the door. I probably find wearing wigs easier than I ever did doing my own hair as it was. And if you want to get like really into wigs, you can always take it to your hairdresser and get it chopped to really like suit the shape of your face. I don't really feel the need to do that with this one because I'm quite happy with the shape, the color, the fit. I think it really works for what I'm after, and just, it looks like my natural hair, the way my hair grows. Like, it's crazy how much this just looks like my natural hair. One of the biggest things I find is just like running your fingers through it quite a few times just to loosen it all up and makes it sit just a bit more natural before you first wear. Okay, I've changed my mind. I am actually going to pop a clip in this because I'm getting redder. It is hot today. And I'm about to go and meet a friend for coffee in literally 10 minutes. So we might just go for the good old claw clip. Again, when a wig has such a natural, lovely lace hairline, I find you can pop claw clips in, or I do like a twist and then bobby pin it back, and like you can't tell that that's a wig. So very handy if you're someone who also likes to get your hair off your face. These wigs are perfect for being able to do things like that. Oh my gosh, this is a real me hairstyle, guys. This is a pre-wig how I would wear my hair out and about 99.9% of the time. Little claw clip in the back, off my face. I can't stop looking at it because it's just so much like my natural hair that it's kind of freaking me out. I love the length. I love that it fits my head so well. I love that it's not too hot. I love that I can style it. And I just love that I look like me. That real comfort of going out in public and people aren't going to be looking at me going like, oh, is that girl lost her hair? Oh, is that girl going through cancer treatment? Like, I just look like I used to do, which is fabulous. Home from coffee. That was a lovely catch up with a friend. We had iced coffees and sat by the water, and it was really nice. We had a good shady spot so it wasn't too hot, and the wig was so comfortable, and I just can't stop like sitting there doing this because it's so soft and just feels so nice. It wasn't too hot. Like I said, it's a hot day here today, and I would normally get home from being out and just like grab the wig off and but the bigger cap size and the not being too dense and just softness and approved. I am very, very happy with this little wiggy here. As I was starting to walk home, the wind was picking up, and it's only like a 2-minute walk from the coffee shop to my house, but I could feel the wind kind of blowing my hair around. And I just want to reassure you, if you're new to wigs, that they're not going anywhere. Like the quality of these wigs, and then with the wig grip under there, it's, you know, it just blows around like it's my natural hair. I have no fear that it's going to slip or slide or end up anywhere but where it should be, which is just so reassuring that I can really just go out and do whatever I would normally do, and the wig's just going to be there and doing its thing, helping me to feel like my normal, happy self. Now I have to take a moment and say thank you to WigShe for gifting me this wig. It means so much to me to have just this beautiful quality piece that was made just for me, that just lets me keep some normalcy in my life while going through everything cancer treatment and chemo. So WigShe, thank you so much. It was really hard to choose what I wanted. As much as with this one, I've gone for looking like myself. Like I could have tried on so many different styles and personalities. They just have so much choice, and you can really customize it to be what you are looking for. And I love that. If you particularly like this wiggy here, let me give you all the deets. If you have any questions about wigs, chemo, hair loss, anything in that kind of realm, feel free to ask them in the comments. I am sharing my journey on YouTube so that I can connect with others, so that I can help people, just so I can share what this whole experience is like. If you have enjoyed this video, go check out my chemo diaries. I try to upload every week. It doesn't always happen, as you can imagine. Going through cancer treatment, it's a bit unpredictable, but I have been trying to upload weekly vlogs over there. And if you would like to subscribe, that would be amazing. It really, really helps my channel out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to WigShe. I feel like me. And when you're going through something crazy like cancer, that just means so much. So I know it's just hair and your appearance, but being able to just look like me, feel like me, go out in public and just be me, it means a lot. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.